Hi guys, welcome back to another tarot reading. We are approaching the astrological new year, and I thought it's a great time to actually look a little bit into what lies ahead. I thought I'd bring sort of a preview into the next 7 days, but whenever that finds you, I'm going to do this as I'm channeling a timeless reading. Whenever that finds you is the right moment, and know that there is a message for you. I'm very, very excited. I haven't been recording tarot for a while. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's a lot brighter now. But I really, really missed it. I had a little bit of a inner dialogue going on as I'm coaching people as well and mentoring them, that they are part of their own creation. I was a little bit in a conflict in divination, to sort of tell them what lies ahead, whereas at the other end I'm telling them they are their own creator. But I see it a little bit different now. I'm opening a potential reality, or I'm tuning into one of their potential realities right in that moment of time. But we still always have the chance to create or to change in accordance to our mindset and our frequency. So with that being said, I'm super, super excited. And I brought a couple of cards with me. I want to pull a significator card for you. And also what I brought today, I haven't done that online ever, but I brought my pendulum. So if there's any question at heart at the end of the reading, I will use the pendulum for you. And you can tune into your question, close your eyes, and ask for guidance in that specific matter for you. All right, let's start. I brought this beautiful pack of Oracle of the Essences, and you can close your eyes and tune into your body, tune into the present moment, and call all parts of you back into the here and now. And then I invite you to imagine opening your heart like a beautiful rose flower or a lotus flower for whatever needs to be received by you to land right there in your heart space, for you to get the answers and the guidance you need right now in this moment of time. All right, let's see. Spirit, what's the message for this next step? Oh, there's 2 cards, 3 cards. All right, oh wow, okay, we got Vetiver, I hope I pronounced it correctly, with concentration and grounding. Makes sense. Astrologically, March has been quite something. We had Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, we have 2 eclipses, we have something around Neptune is going on. I think Neptune shifted signs, and then we have the astrological new year. So couldn't be more. I think like the rest of the year will feel like a joyride compared to that. So with that, concentration and grounding is a beautiful energy to have here. It's like coming back inside, becoming still, maybe meditate, go out into nature, connect to the moon. I see very dominant here, and look how happy he looks, and how, wholesome, content. So it might be around, let's check the other cards before. Oh, then we have lemongrass with purify and rejuvenate. Oh, brilliant. I mean, that's what we do around new moons and full moons, to cleanse, to purify. That's a beautiful card too, isn't it? So if you have a body of water somewhere around you, a river, a lake, the ocean, you can go there and just imagine that whatever is heavy on your heart or whatever is holding you back, being washed away, being taken away with the water, with the energy of the water. And then card number 3 is beautiful, tangerine with gratitude and charisma. It reminds me about Greece with the blue door, or no, I was in Tunisia once, and we were in this Sidi Bouzid with all the blue doors and blue windows. So what do we have? We have purify, meditate. So I would do it actually in that order. No, actually, you can first do ground, meditate on what's to be released, and then purify yourself, wash it away, and then allow new energy, and then be grateful or allow gratitude to take place in your heart and allow new energy to come into your space. There's the funny noise is that I'm in a new house, so I'm not yet used to all of the new noise. So will I read? I want to read the short abbreviation. When vetiver appears in your reading, so that's the meditating man, you are advised to come back to the present time and be mindful. Your energy is too scattered. I can tell you. Regroup and focus on what you want so your energy can be a match for what you're asking for. Connect back to your roots, look after the earth. Your job here is much needed. So if you have a garden, you can also start planting seeds. We have in the Northern Hemisphere, we are approaching spring. So if you want to plant some seeds, or you go out into the nature, to forest, as I said, close to a body of water. And the affirmation for it is, I'm fully grounded in the experience of the present moment. I'm at peace with what is. Yeah, acceptance of isn't it always? It's always about whatever is happening around you. As soon as you accept it, it can shift because the resistance is gone. Whatever we resist persists. And one of my coaching clients sent me a message this morning and explained a little bit of what had happened in her life. And she had a situation with her son, which wasn't pleasant. And then she said, and then I remembered, Verena, what you taught me, to accept what is. And then it shifted. She said first she accepted, then she actually found joy and happiness in the moment. And as soon as that happened, the whole situation changed, and now it is solved in a sense, yeah? So it's always about acceptance. So I get that from vetiver. And then we have lemongrass. If you draw this card, you might be in need of some detox, or you might have lingering negative thoughts around you. You need to be clear in what you are asking for. In which ways are you blocking your path? Bring clarity to the situation by focusing on sharing happiness and contentment. You need to be clear in what you are asking for. In which ways are you blocking your path? Clarity. Clarity is a big one. If we're not clear on where we want to go, it seems sometimes that we are manifesting chaos. But actually what's happening is our focus is so if we have a laser focus, a laser pointer we focus only on the one goal. And then imagine like when the light falls through a church window, the light is cut in many different rays, and one ray is in this corner, one ray in that corner, one ray here, one ray there. So there is no single-minded focus here. So what I get here is really like clear your mind and coming back to the meditation. Yeah, when our mind is sensing, because the mind is actually just recording. Our mind is not thinking, it's just reacting to what it records from the outside. So whenever we become still, we disconnect to our sensual sort of awareness. We close our eyes, we still hear, but it's sort of a more reduced sensual awareness. And by that, we can actually hear what's going on inside. And this is what's most important here. Like, you might wonder about the smoke, it's my incense. So that's what I'm getting here. Like meditation is a big one these days to quieten the mind. And then we have the tangerine. Let's see what this one says. If tangerine materializes in your reading, it is because you lack flexibility. You might be burdened by day-to-day tasks, making your routine taxing and not enjoyable. Practice gratitude for the things you take for granted most days. All right, again, like you're scattered. So it's all about this week, the next 7 days, or whenever you find this reading. It's about bringing all of the rays together in a single-minded focus point and come into meditation, come into stillness, and then allow for centering. And excuse me, like I'm just reading a new book about light and about light medicine, and I'm learning so many new things. So I'm trying to integrate what I learned, the new concepts also into my readings. But I sometimes have to read every page a couple of times because the knowledge and what he has, called The Secret of Light, is so wow that it will take time to integrate. It will take time to land in not only up here, but also in all parts of myself. So let's look into the next 7 days. Let's see if we do different areas. I want to see where you're at right now in terms of your energy. We already saw a little bit, but what is Spirit wanting you to know where you're at? Okay, so we got the Chariot. So you are wanting to move, and it's a beautiful energy in alignment with the new astrological year approaching, because we want to move. Actually, that we are celebrating the new year on the 1st of January is, yes, everything is still at rest, everything is still in winter, but now, like the seeds, like the flowers come up, seedlings are making their way through the earth. We see the first greens coming. So that's actually when our body is feeling ready to sort of look outside again, being out of winter, and feeling excited about spring, about new energy. So this is what I feel here. You are about to move. And maybe this is a literal move, that you leaving behind what you know. So maybe you're moving house like me, you're moving cities, you're moving countries, or you having, I feel like it could be in regards to a wish you had for a long time, which is being sort of on the horizon, or like what you wished for such a long time is now materializing, and you sort of literally or like theoretically there was packed bags ready to move ahead. you've waited for some time, like it feels like the energy was stuck for a longer time and you were like, oh my God, when is this thing moving again? When am I able to move again? And it's so interesting because if you see this card, it looks like his body was cemented into that carrier. So I feel like you were really stuck, feeling blocked, feeling everything was sluggish, slow. So maybe with the detox, maybe your body felt sluggish. So now you feel like maybe you had a lot of heavy foods over the winter month, and now you feel like, oh, you're so excited to eat more greens again, more herbs, more fruits, all of the good stuff, and you're ready to move into something new. So let's see what else. So Spirit, what else is here to know for this reading for the next 7 days? Please, 3 cards. Nice. All right, let's see. So the first one jumped out is the Ace of Swords. Also like a new beginning. The aces are about new beginnings. The swords are about thoughts, about new concepts, new ideas, new inspiration also, maybe you have a grand idea with the crown here, fruitious idea, and I see here a lot of sparks, so there might be many ideas around you, like popping out of nowhere in a sense, but there's one grand idea, and you might have thought about it in the past, but you thought it's too difficult to actually bring it forth. With these mountains here, you thought like, I don't know how to do it, it's too heavy. And with that energy of being stuck, it wasn't the right time yet. But now with this new energy of like spring and you coming out and you're ready to approaching, there is a grand idea. And I feel like after you cleansed away all the heaviness and release a lot of that sluggishness, it will become very, very clear to you. Very, very clear. Oh, wow. And then we have the 10 of Cups. What a nice setup here. Let me see. I want to see the last one too. And the Knight of Pentacles. So with this one, let me see. I want to show you how they're set up here. So this is your little setup here. So you have the Chariot, as I said. Something which was stuck is now moving ahead. You have this idea. And let me see. I want to get one clarifier for the 10 of Cups. So we have the the clarifier is the 3 of Cups. Sorry, just give me a moment. Because the 10 of Cups are actually a card of like fulfillment, of emotional fulfillment of something, when everything comes together and you created something and you look at it and you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling so happy. I feel so grateful. My heart feels full. And it might be a creation, or the idea might involve other people. It might be a community project. It might be something which involves your friends or coming together to collaborate. It might be in connection to a project surrounding nature, because my eye was drawn to that tree over there, and here with all this harvest. So it could be that you're planning on a community project or something which involves support of friends and family, and with the Knight of Pentacles, it's not like it has from your mind, from the idea, with the Ace of sorts, it will be sort of brought down and materialized. It might be slow in the beginning, or it seems like slow in the beginning. As a tree grows, it takes time, but it has a strong foundation. The pentacles are about, they are they're ruled by the element of earth. So it's strong foundation. It takes sometimes time to grow. It depends on what kind of project you're aiming for. It makes sense, if you grow a tomato plant, it will be much more quickly manifested if you're growing an oak tree. So, but what do I want to say? The conditions are really, really right and ripe right now for you to move forward. And with the Chariot being ruled by Cancer, it could very well be connected also to family life. Yeah, that you have an idea. Maybe you want to build a house, a new house, or some project in regards to, family, friends, or your environment, neighborhood. And Spirit, can we ask some more? What else is there for this 7 days ahead? One more, please. Yeah, what I'm getting. So we have the first one is the Four of Pentacles. We have the Lady of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So in the past, that's what I'm getting. One person was sort of blocking. So I feel like a feminine figure was blocking sort of what you have in mind, and was holding you back. Back home, we have here, the city twice. So maybe you couldn't move ahead because there were, with this one, it's sort of like a lot of responsibilities. You were kept to a place because of responsibilities, home responsibilities. Maybe you needed to take care of somebody, or children, or you were tied down by a job or by something you needed to look after, and it was very heavy. As I said in the beginning, you felt stuck in the beginning. You were like, oh my God, I have so many responsibilities. I don't know how to deal with all of that. And yeah, and I feel this lady, she, like, whatever it is, or your energy of responsibility, like your sort of feminine energy, looking after everyone. Look how she looks over to him, and he's sort of looking towards her like, because of you. I feel like it's like, because of you, I couldn't move forward. Because of you, I'm still stuck here, feeling weighed down, feeling heavy. And you maybe were feeling not understood properly by this woman. But this energy could be a boss, it could be your mother, it could be your partner. But I strongly get this was holding you back from actually moving forward towards what I just explained before. And let me read that tangerine one again, because I think it tied in with that. Tangerine materializes in your reading. It is because you lack flexibility. You might be burdened by day-to-day tasks, making your routine taxing and not enjoyable. And that's exactly what I mean with that. So you were tied down in the past by day-to-day stuff. You were basically, even so you were actually maybe free to move, you were holding on to because you thought you were responsible. It is, God, this person looks so tired. Yeah, I feel a lot about obligations, responsibilities. It could be related to children, it could be related to whatever family obligations. And I have to tell you, now is the time. Now it will shift. It will shift. You will be able to move forward with this Knight of Pentacles, it might be slow, and you might have still with the armor, you might have still some discussions with this person or with some people about what you're wanting to move forward, but know that you're going to do this, even so it takes time. It has great potential. Okay, so don't let yourself be stopped by something that might come up, some discussion, some people, and also take it easy on yourself, because I get that sense of feeling tired, feeling like, oh my God, again, and let's see, Spirit, can we get some additional advice here? 2 cards, please. That's too many. Let's see what the 1 card is. Okay, it fell on the 9 of Wands. So it might take time, because this is a card of like, it takes time, to get the fruits of your labor, to harvest, but don't lose your focus on your goal. Look, he's watching, even so it doesn't make it grow faster, but he has a focus. He has a focus on what he wants, and he's not letting go. And it fell onto the 9 of Wands. What I'm getting here is to soften a little bit and letting go of what maybe the resentment you hold towards a person, and becoming, because they are both looking sort of in towards the woman, this female figure, but the one looks, he's angry and he's like holding onto his stick. And oh, they're both holding on to their stick. Look at that. How interesting. That's really interesting. I love that. So look, at the first card, they're all the sticks and they have some green. So that was the beginning stages, and now it's already there. Your pentacles are already there. It has already grown. And he looks down, he's more soft in his expression. So it's an invitation to focus on what you've already created and not look, they both still are towards the woman, looking towards the woman, but the one is more focusing on what he has achieved instead of judging her for holding him back. Yeah, so focus on your goal. Don't let this person get the best of you. Being like, because of you, I cannot do this, I couldn't do that. Because of you, I'm still held back. I'm still here with all the heaviness of my pentacles, holding on to old stuff. No, let it go and focus on the, when the first seedlings come up, focus on that some of your stuff is already materializing. Yes. Ooh. And then we have the Magician. So the Magician is the master materializer, the master manifester. He connects heaven and earth. He is bringing in the idea from the divine, from God, from source. He's open, he's a channel. And then he's sort of bringing it down into manifestation. He is materializing it. He is having the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands. He has everything. He's like, reminding Sadia, my friend, he's like Harry Potter, and he has the infinity sign above his head. So everything is always moving, it's infinite. So you are in such a good place. And I love to see the Magician being here with that beautiful astrological new year to start. So everything is there. You have everything you need. Don't let that, I get this person again, and she might be from, I believe it's connected to your family, because she fell underneath the 10 of Cups. It might even be your wife, your wife, auntie, mother, some woman or feminine figure, or has a lot of feminine energy, which held you back from really moving forward towards you are actually here to create. And let it go. Let what she said, what she did, how you perceived that she had power over you to hold you back, let it go and move forward, because you know there's everything in your hand. You will reap your fruit of your labor, and you are holding you're holding it in your hand. You have everything. You have everything there. And at the bottom we have the world, you know, so the world, I mean, there's this beautiful, I don't know how you call it, it's what the winners get when they win a race or something like that. And she holds the same like the magician, you know, I don't know what it is, like a scepter, you know, so trust. Oh my God, I hope YouTube is not taking it down, because I have to be careful with that. So know that you're guided, know that everything is there. And I want to pull, I need to take this away a little bit because it makes me, I want to pull one more card from this beautiful deck, which I just found again, the Woodland Wardens. Before we go into the pendulum, as a final message for you, so you can close your eyes again. What do you need to know? What is there in this beautiful energy of new beginnings, of ideas being manifested with the Ace of Swords and the Magician? So perfect. Look at that. We have the Lizard and Pitcher Plant with stagnation. What I said in the beginning, there was stagnant energy present. And I want to read that. What do we need to know here? The carnivorous pitcher plant traps. It's so interesting. In the book, The Secret of Light, I read about this plant just before. The carnivorous pitcher plant traps its prey within its leaves. The lizard, which may occasionally find itself ensnared in a pitcher plant's trap, has come to represent death and resurrection, as it possesses the unique ability to drop its tail when stuck. A new tail can grow in the old one's place, so it is never quite the same as the original. So if you pull this card upright, you may be feeling stuck, frozen in a place, or without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. I mean, you cannot make this up. What could I drop in order to feel like I'm moving forward again? This is the movement forward. And the question is, what can you drop here? Which ones of your heavy burdens? Yeah? Which ones of your heavy burdens can you drop? Yeah? And leave behind so you can move towards, where is my magician? To move towards this. Yeah? That's the question. So you might want to sit down and do a little bit of journaling today, and then connect in meditation. And to finish off, let's use the pendulum. I'm super excited. I don't know if can we do it like this? Maybe we can. So easy. So let's see. So you can see the pendulum. So I want to first test. Give me a yes. Okay, that's very strong. And then please give me a no. Okay, that's clear and strong. So tune into your question. What is the question you are having right now in this moment? And then put the question in your heart space, and I will ask the pendulum for you, for the collective, to bring the right answer forth. So I think you can see it very, very clearly. It's a no. Yes. All right. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you inspiration. Come along again. If you want to have a private reading, reach out to me. And other than that, I'm wishing you all the best. Have a great transition into the new year, and I see you very, very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.